even with Andre.
Rico, go ahead, Rico. Hold on, Rico.
I feel like before I came on this app 2 years ago, I was the same way. I didn't know about trends or how it worked. I used to be scared of trends. No shade, I was until I started being around them and I understood what it was and what they've been through. But who are y'all to tell somebody how they should feel and speak publicly about a situation? That's not for you to tell him what he can or
No, no,
cannot
no,
do.
no,
Let
no,
me
no, no,
finish.
hold on,
Let me
hold on, hold
finish.
on,
Let
hold
me
on,
finish.
hold on.
Let
No,
me
no, no, no,
finish.
no, 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 no,
Let me
no, 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 no. We have every right to feel like that because it's about our community. We
that he
have
is a
every
part
right
of.
to feel like
It's
that.
just like
Cause just like a white man said, I hate you fucking niggers.
no, you're not gonna put this
You
as a
have a
white and black.
right
We
to
talking
feel
about a
some type
gay.
of.
We talking
No,
about a
no, no,
gay
no.
man, a
It's the
black man.
same
That's what
thing.
we
No,
talking about.
Now, my thing, I don't feel like it's the same thing. When it's the black and white, but that's a whole different topic. My thing here is when Nikki said we have every right to feel like that because it's about our community. In which I totally agree. She has every right to feel like how she feels, and she has every right to say something. All the point that I am just trying to make is that when she said our community, I'm guessing she's saying the trans community. She did not specify. I do want to make that clear. She did not specify because I always try to see things from both sides. So I don't know. I'm not in her mind, so I can't speak for her. But from what I got from that was she was saying we have every right because the subject was trans and she's trans. So she's saying our community. So that is my point. Like, this is not just one big community. Like, this is not just one big community. Because I have heard trans girls also say that they didn't want to be around butch queens or gay men because they would get spooked. Their tea would get clocked. And I've said this in my book. That's why I'm recording this as proof. Because as to back up what I'm saying. Like, I've seen this. I've seen it. Some trans girls will be like, no, girl, I ain't hanging with you because, if I hang out with y'all gonna clock my tea. Y'all gonna get my tea clock or y'all gonna get me spooked by the boys. I've literally heard trans girls say that. Even on a popular ballroom platform on YouTube after the ball was let out. It was the after show. So I've specifically seen a girl on there, and I thought to myself, I'm like, girl, ain't nobody going, girl, you could be around, girl, you're so pretty, you could be around whoever, and who gonna clock your teeth? The girl, I couldn't believe she said it, because it's like, I was like, I hope she's joking, because she's real as fuck. Like, nobody's gonna spook you, girl, or clock your teeth. Cause the girl that said it. She's an icon. She don't sit on. I've never seen her on the show. I've never seen her on the show in the times that I've watched. She's an icon though, and it's like I was just like taken aback. Like, girl, ain't nobody gonna clock your tea. Like, your tea is not clockable. Like, you look real. So, I don't know. Let's go on.
No, it's not.
That's the same thing.
This
That's
is
the same thing. That's the same thing. That's the same thing.
Well, you must not have a
so you
progressive
telling me.
mind. So we can
So
have
I can call you a nigga, Nikki, right? I can call you a nigga. I can say nigga to you, right? And if
Yeah.
a white person did it, it'd be a problem, right? So he's in my
Yes.
community. So if he say that you clocky, that I feel like that's okay because he's
Well,
in the
but
community
see,
to say that.
again, that
Girl, y'all,
that don't
that's why I
affect
didn't want
me.
y'all to have this conversation.
But see,
I'm not saying you.
but
These
I'm
butch
not
queens
saying
be a
you.
fuck crying.
I'm just saying in general.
Again, Rico, you're not
These
trans.
Bush Queens see the fuck crying it, and y'all be playing in these Bush Queens' face. Real quick. Now, shame up here being the fuck night. But you Bush Queens be the fuck crying.
I'm gonna have all out war with his
Yeah, you chill out, bitch, because that was your last time. Because you a strong ass bitch too, and you keep on swinging your motherfucking hand at me. I'm
exactly.
No, we not. We not
Kelly about to say my main point. My main point. Kelly is about to say right here.
We attack each other at our own community, and then we wonder why. We wonder why. Stop. And we wonder why.
Mm-hmm. Come on, Kel.
People use our words to fuck against us. Because if we can't respect each other at our own space, why the fuck should they respect us?
Drops the motherfucking mic. Ding, ding, ding. What do we have for him, Journey? That's my whole point. That is my whole point that I am making with all of this. Okay, so let's recap it. Now, if you girls are sitting on here doing death reads, talking about people with HIV, doing all the stuff that I have talked about that you are going to take offense to, then my question to you is, how are you upset when the straights do it to us? What gives them the right to not do it to us if we are doing it to ourselves? Oh my God. That is my whole point. And I couldn't have, bitch, the icon had to say it best. Thank you, Kelly. Thank you. I love trans people. I don't have nothing against trans people. I am here to tell my black trans brothers and sisters, it's not you. It's the Codys. The Cody bitches. That's who it is. They're the ones that have hijacked your movement. They've hijacked your movement and they've infiltrated it. I've seen this happen before. I lived in Minneapolis when the George Floyd shit went down. Okay? It was black protesters out there. Majority was black. But they had white people that was dressed in all black, y'all. White people dressed in all black coming amongst us. I went out there. Coming amongst them, throwing bricks, throwing bottles, busting windows and stuff like that. Starting it off. They was the main ones popping it off. And I have stuff on Facebook to show that in other situations, in other rallies, there would be coincidentally a pile of bricks just sitting near where they knew the protesters was gonna be marching. No construction in the area. Y'all gotta see, this has been going on for years. You gotta add what T.S. Madison is saying, what Kelly just said, and what I'm saying. You gotta start piecing this puzzle together. You have to start piecing the puzzle together. It's a puzzle. You have to start piecing it together. And by the end of us piecing this puzzle together, I guarantee you it will be another Tulsa. Because the day that black people come together and show unity, whether it's gay, straight, whatever, long as we are together, that's when you're going to see them come in and do another Tulsa. I guarantee. That's why when I be listening to like people talk, like these people like Dr. Claude and all these other people, I be like, I hope they get what they want, just so they can see that yes, we can do it. But then watch you gonna come in and try to destroy it, and they're going to destroy it because they don't want us together. And that, my friends, is probably what will bring another civil war. We've done it. We've done it your way. We've succeeded. Look, now they coming in, dropping bombs, destroying shit, making laws, you know, to pass to make it harder for us. So what else is there left to do? We've tried the we shall overcome someday. Bitch, when is someday? Someday is today.
How y'all doing, man? Yeah, my name is Leland. I'm broadcasting from Las Vegas, Nevada. And my broadcast today, you know, I'm focusing on the situation in Chicago, man. I'm from Chicago, born and raised there. I ran those streets in Chicago and changed my life. But I want to kind of make people aware of some things that you don't know, because you never really been out there, then you wouldn't know it. And it's going to be hard to believe, but myself, for a fact, and several others that I ran with know this to be the truth. Growing up in Chicago in the early 90s, this same situation was happening. I've been in Chicago where a person came into my house and knocked on the door to come and get me early in the morning, 6:30 in the morning, and said, come with me, man. It's a crate of guns in the alley. And I got up and ran out there, and sure enough, there was a crate of guns. And during that time when we in it, you're not thinking about where did the guns just come from. You know, you never think about that type of stuff, like where did the guns come from and why are they here? But now that I'm older, I can kind of tell you that it's a diabolical plot. Nothing is stopped. The guns are still there. The guns are still being placed in these different strategic communities. It's a plan. It's not out in Bridgeview. It's not out in, Westmount. You know, they're putting it in the hundreds for sure. Yeah, they're putting it on 55th. They're putting it in Inglewood. 6:30 in the morning while older people that's at work, you sleep. You're not outside. So, you got the streetwalkers and the people that's out, they hustling and they out all types of day. Yeah, they're the ones that's going to run across them, and who would go and tell the police? I never went to go tell the police when we found some guns. That don't even make sense. Why would you go tell the police? So people are wondering why so much violence. Think about it. You think about this. Okay, the police are locking people up constantly in Chicago every single day. They're taking guns off the street every single day, every day. So how is it that all of these guns just keep appearing? Where are all the guns coming from? Nobody's going to the gun store buying these guns. So where are all these guns? Now, this is another part that you don't know. I was so used to having exotic guns that I thought that was the norm. You understand what I'm saying? I'm saying far as, I don't know if are you familiar with guns, but a fully automatic handgun is almost impossible to get. You know what I'm saying? A fully automatic assault rifle, that's not common. It may sound common, but that's not common. A Uzi that's fully automatic, that's not common. So I was so used to having everything in the area that I knew of was fully. It shot fully automatic, fully. So me being 17 and 18 and in my 20s, I was so naive that I believed that's how all guns was. I seen so many different exotic guns on the street running around in different areas with the guys just running around. I thought that was the norm. So now I'm an older gentleman. I'm out here, I switch my life around. I'm living right, So now I'm clearing my name up and got my record sealed. And I'm going to the gun shop and I'm going to the shooting range, shooting like I'm supposed to. And I go into gun stores and I'm asking for certain guns and they looking at me like I'm crazy. Like I made that gun up. These are guns that I've seen several times in different areas that the gun store is saying, how would that be on the street? That's something that you would have to get specialized, customized. You see what I'm saying? But these guns are on the streets of Chicago. And my point to you is, yeah, we can't try to make an excuse for the kids out there shooting, and it ain't all kids, but we can't make an excuse. But I want you to look at the bigger picture. Where are they getting the guns from? It's not one or two areas. It's not one or two areas. It's everywhere. In the urban community is what I'm telling you. They're not dropping them out there in Hillcrest. They're not gonna be out there. You check in them hundreds. You check on the low end. You check in the heart of the city, in the inner city. That's where they're dropping all the guns at. That's where all the killings is happening at. That's why a lot of innocent people are getting shot, stuff like that. Because of these guns. They got guns that they can't control. They shooting these guns, letting off, man, 100 shots, man, in 30 seconds. These guns are not being bought. They don't have no gun license to buy these guns. So where are they getting the guns from? That's the question. I'm telling you right now. They've been dropping the guns off in crates for years. They've been doing it. I seen it twice in my lifetime. I seen it in 1990, and then I seen it again in 1999. I seen it with my own eyes. You can believe it or not, but that's the honest to God truth. I went out, I seen the guns in the crate myself, and they went out through the whole area. Everybody got this one, grab that one. Let me get that one. I grabbed it. Everybody got them. And that's what they keep doing. That's how the guns keep getting on the streets. That's why the wars don't stop. You see what I'm saying? That's the part that people got to focus on. The gun control, how you gonna control something if you study putting it down there? That's propaganda when they saying this gun control, or we lobbying for gun control. You're not trying to control nothing when you study putting guns out there. They giving it to them. Now they want to give them the guns so they can catch them with the guns. Either they gonna kill somebody with the gun, then they get to lock them up, or they catch them with the gun and they get to lock them up. Either way, it's lose, 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 lose. You see what I'm saying? It's a business for them. It's a business. You know what I'm saying? It's like me wanting to sell a drug, but I got to get you hooked first. You know, it's a business for them. So the more people that they can catch with guns, or the more people that commit crimes with guns, they get to lock them up. To them, it's just a number. They don't care. They don't care who it is. But it's more of the African community that is, you know, we're the victims. And I hate that everything boils down to race and all of that. I'm not a racist, but the truth is the truth. And I'm just telling it how it is. You know what I'm saying? I go to Chicago all the time. But if I go out to Westmount, Illinois, where one of my good white friends live, and I go with him, it's a different community. It's a different community. Ain't nobody running around with no guns. Ain't nobody doing nothing. I go out there, I feel safe. As soon as I go where I grew up at, I'm not getting out the car without no gun, because I don't trust nobody, because everybody around here got a gun. Everybody got a gun. You hear that part? That's the part that matters. Everybody got a gun, from the 14-year-old on up. Everybody got one. They ain't even doing nothing with it. They just got one. Well, how do everybody got all these guns? Where they come from? Right back to that again. That's what I'm trying to tell you. The guns are being deliberately placed, strategically placed in certain communities to target certain individuals. Please pay attention. Please research it. Check it out. Ask some of the OGs who've been around, and they'll tell you the same thing, that I'm not lying. I'm just willing to expose it. I'm trying to tell you the truth. It's the truth. They deliberately placing guns in Chicago in different areas. That's why it's so much shooting. The kids, as a little boy, when you grow up, you want to be a cowboy. You want a gun in your hand. As soon as you get it, you're going to emulate what you're seeing that people in front of you doing. So as soon as you get your hand on that gun, you got an extension clip, an extended clip. Where all these extended clips come from? Where? Where do you think they come from? Just think about it logically. Where do all these automatic weapons come from that's doing all this shooting? Where do they come from? But nobody can go. Chicago don't got no gun stores. Think about that. There is no gun store in the city limits of Chicago. So where are the guns coming from? How do you get bullets? How do you get bullets? Because they dropping off bullets with the guns. That's how. Where they get bullets from? Okay, if I got guns, say I got the guns, where am I going to get bullets if it's not a gun store in the city of Chicago? That's what I'm trying to show y'all, man. Think about it logically. They don't want us to stop and think, because then if we stop and think, then we're going to be on point. You understand what I'm saying? So, hopefully, this will wake somebody up. Maybe you'll snatch your son up, or your nephew, or your cousin, and you'll talk to him, and you'll let him know it's a bigger picture than running around with these gangs, and that stuff ain't gonna last nowhere, you know. I was there. I came up out of it. Everybody won't be so lucky, but Today, I just want to drop one to grow on y'all, man. That there is a plot, and there is a plan, and it's strategically against our communities. So this is signing off from Las Vegas. The truth. This is not no maybe. I think he know what he talking about. I'm telling you the truth. They dropping guns off, man.
Yeah, they put them there.
This the setup.
They put them there on purpose,
Y'all know where
bro.
we at.
They gonna set them on right up on the route.
Y'all know what building this is
Come
right
on
here.
now.
I ain't even gonna say what name it is.
Hey, where do them bricks go to? Where do them
This
bricks
is
go
setup.
to? Where do them bricks
We
go
gotta
to?
do better.
Ain't no damn
We
construction.
gotta do better.
Ain't no damn construction around here.
I see you.
Ain't no damn construction around here. You just gonna set a pallet of bricks right there. Oh, okay.
Listen, I did jury duty 3 months ago. Y'all don't keep no bricks right there. Do better. Do better. I see you.
Hello Knockouts, Tanya TKO here. We have a lot to cover in very little time, so thank you so much for sharing my videos, for liking the page and sending it to your loved ones. Yesterday we celebrated 500,000 followers. Right now we are up to 500,025,000. So thank you so much for all of your love and support and for using my videos to educate yourself and other people. So make sure that you share this video with anyone that you know who knows someone who is going to a protest, because they are dropping off pallets of bricks in cities across the United States. So keep sending me those pictures, keep sending me these videos, and we are going to continue to expose this because I'm going to show you a pattern. And then I'm going to show you what happened in New York City and who instigated the opening of the pallets of bricks. So don't fall for it. In this next video, we are going to be looking at Fayetteville, North Carolina, as well as Arbor Lakes, Minneapolis. And then I'm going to show you a video from an ex-gang member in Chicago who talked about these pallets of guns, these crates of guns just appearing in inner cities. So take a look at this.
Bruh, they got them bricks, bruh. They are protesting. Shit crazy. Some random ass bricks, bruh. Ain't no construction. Ain't no construction, bro. Just some random ass bricks sitting here.
Alright, so let's take a look and see what it is that we see. You see some cones, you see some bricks laying there on the side, and then the camera person does a very great job of panning the area. So they're having a protest, and in the area that the protest, because you know you have to get a permit to come out to do an official protest. So people will know where the protests are going to be, and look, as they pan around, all of these stores are fully built. Nothing is under construction over here. Nothing at all. All of the stores are built. All of these glass windows with the bricks right outside. And if you know anything about raw materials, so this is Fayetteville, North Carolina. We're going to be looking at New York next. If you know anything about raw materials, you know that they cost money. What company is just leaving their bricks that they paid for on the side of the street? No construction. These are valuable goods. You know how much a brick costs? So I did a quick Google search for cost of a brick, and I went over to the shopping tab so I can take a look and see how much a brick costs. We looking at $1.07, 97 cents. There's bulk bricks. And bottom line, bricks ain't cheap. Bricks are not free. Bricks cost money. What company who paid money for bricks? No construction. Look, where's the people with the hard hats on? Where are those people who are guarding the bricks or getting ready to use the bricks? Where's the construction? This is what I'm saying. Open your eyes, look, and pay attention, people. Alright, so let's head over to New York City, my hometown, peoples. Let's see how they respond to bricks on the street. Let's take a look. Alright, so let's take a look at this in slow motion. The camera opens on a young man in a plaid shirt, but then pan to the left, and what do you see? Who is this person? Look at our Frogger gear, dressed in all black, pulling this down, scarf on the face, and then look at this guy here on the right. Look at when he turns around. So look at all of the people who are against the bricks, and look at this guy. White skin, blonde hair. And look, here comes a guy up dressed in all black. He looks like he has brown arms. He's touching the bricks, pulling the bricks out, looking over. You hear somebody in the background, yo, we got bricks. Yo, we got bricks. This is so embarrassing. This is like a bad script from a foolish movie. Then here he comes. You see another white-skinned person dressed in his Frogger outfit, mask on his face in all black. How many men you know who dress in all black? Come on now. Let's be for real. You remember that song I was singing? Some of these things are not like the others. Some of these things just aren't the same. Look at the other people. White t-shirt, white t-shirt. Then when you pan over to the left, you'll see a bunch of people walking by. Let me pause this and zoom out. All right, so look to the left. Look at all of those people dressed in regular gear. Why are these people in their Frogger outfits coming out dressed in all black, wreaking this havoc? This is what I'm saying. This is the time for critical thinking. This is the time for us to be aware and know that there are operatives that are planted in with the protest who are there for anarchy. And then remember the common theme from place to place. There's no construction going on. Look, I'm from New York, born and bred. You hear that? New York! Listen, ain't nobody leaving no bricks out there on the street like that. First of all, it does not get down like that. If there is a place that's under construction, you know how you always see those signs in the movies that says post no bills? If there's a place under construction, that place is guarded off by these blue walls that are painted blue, and you know them in New York. Why are there bricks out in the middle of the street? This doesn't make any damn sense. And then there's some sign up there that's like, oh, go around. Go around what? Where's the construction? I'm saying all it takes is a person with some Photoshop and a printer and Kinko's to go out there, get themselves a printed sign, put it up there, and then send their operatives out there. Just did another quick Google search. This is what it looks like in New York when there's something under construction. This is not safe to have bricks out there. It's not even feasible, not even fiscally or otherwise. So this is what it looks like in New York. Now look, I'm not saying we perfect with the graffiti, you know what I'm saying? But this is what it looks like. If there's a place under construction, that construction site, the place under, look, there's a building right there behind that. They guard it off, they section it off with these blue walls. If there's something under construction, especially something that needs some bricks, there's scaffolding. You see the scaffold right there, right? This is a building, a brick building right there with some construction stuff going on. And there's, let me see if I click on it, what we'll see. Yes. So this is what it looks like in New York City. Look, can I get a witness in the comments, please? Because I want people to pay attention and to look and see the setup so that we don't fall for it. Because I'm New York born and bred. I ain't never seen no bricks. Anybody from New York, you ever seen bricks sitting out in the middle of the street? Really? Who put that there? How did it get there? And why are there no... Look, you'll get a fine if you have garbage in front of your establishment. You will get a fine from the city for having garbage out there that's not properly taken care of. Where are the people going around giving out fines for these bricks just sitting out there in the middle of the street where traffic has to pass by? Are you being serious right now? No, I'm saying use your mind, open up your head. Let's take another look at another video in New York City because this is getting ridiculous at this point. Take a look at the position of their arms. You can see that they were exchanging money. Look, he puts the money back into his back pocket. This is a man paying a guy, the guy dressed in all black. You know the motif. You know it now, by now. He just finished paying a guy to do some stuff. And look, he's going back to get the guy. He's like, look, we got to go get this stuff. Let's play it.
We're building barricades. Go get everything you can find. Go get everything you can find. These are the boys right here. This is the team. There's more stuff that we can put out here. Hey, there's 3 picnic tables up here. There's a couple picnic tables up here. Let's go on. Come on, y'all.
So look, other people are noticing it too. He's like, so who's donating the pallets of bricks to these riot-ravaged areas? Surely there's surveillance footage. So it's like, who is in on this? How high up does it go? These are the bricks. This is in Minneapolis, in a suburb in Minneapolis. And you know what? There's so much more that we can say about this, but I want to hear your comments Let's listen to this guy.
Please don't film.
And some other building in the back. This building, I don't know what this is. It's this building that smoking. And then now, like an hour later, it's completely the building next to it. This one, they got that one handled. I think they have police, not police, they have firefighters on the other side around the building. I don't think there's the precinct. I think the precinct is on that side down over there. Cause there was a blockade of police. I think some people went in there earlier and put something in there because earlier when we walked out like an hour ago, this door right here was smoking, but there was no fire. Then we come by, we hear some noises, and now this. I don't want it to spread from this building and burn all the buildings down.
I swear we just seen this man go into the store in all black, picked up a bottle before he went in there.
Actually, no. He don't want to get stuck.
Oh, he's right there. He's right here. Oh my god, y'all.
Part of that shit.
Guy just came with a hammer and smashed the windows.
You wanna go? What's up? Somebody hold my blunt. Hey, somebody hold my blunt. I'm gonna get you up. Hey. Are you a fucking cop?
Guy just came with a hammer and smashed the windows.
You wanna go? What's up? Somebody hold my blunt. Hey, somebody hold my blunt. I'm gonna get you up. Hey.
And I forgot to say something. I had to go back because Queen Nikki, I love Nikki down, but I'm using this as as proof that, and I'm not saying that, this is how Nikki feels, but I'm using this as proof to to show proof of what I see in the community when it comes to some trans, because I made the statement that some trans feel like, they should have, well, I said originally, I don't like this whole LGBTQIA. I feel like we just been lumped together, oh, well, y'all the, and not us ourselves. We was lumped together by heterosexual people, like, and made to look like some circus sideshow, like, like, well, y'all are the misfits, y'all just, it's just y'all over there, when it's not. This community, I've said before that I feel like it's not that what I'm about to say, it does not mean that I'm not an ally. But I've said previously that I feel that being transgender and being gay, lesbian, and bisexual is not the same thing. It's not the same thing. These people are dealing with gender. However you may feel, however I might feel, however anybody might feel, the subject is gender. Okay? Me as a gay man, I know my gender. I know that I'm a man. And I'm not saying that they don't know their gender. I'm not saying that. This ain't that. I'm talking about me. I know my gender. I know that I'm a man. I don't have a problem with being a man. I know that I am a man that likes men. When it's a transgender, that's even in the word, transgender. So it's not the same as me. They are transitioning from one gender to another gender. That's not the same thing. That's not the same thing. And they even have a medical terminology to, or they have they have something that they can back that with, it's called gender something. I forget what it's called right now, but because I'm just freely speaking, but they have something where they can back, they can speak to that. And I just feel like it's not the same thing. And even in some of the trans community, you will hear them say, our community. You will hear them say, yes, but you're not trans. So that automatically means that we are not the same thing. We are not the same. So my thing is, how is this a community when, the LGBTQIA, like, how is this whole thing supposed to go when I recognize that I'm not the same as a transgender? And I feel like we are two different communities. We should have, laws for transgender people, laws for, gay and lesbian and bisexual people, and I do feel like the trans, they do deserve their own sports. Like, they deserve their own sports. They deserve their own, their own league. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm with that. But I'm about to show what I'm talking about here.